Into the game, and they're ready absolutely immediately. So guys, this is the grand finals of the QuakeCon 2013 Clan Arena tournament. We're going to be starting on Repent here with Viju trying to get some damage off onto Demex, Rafa, both coming out of it at the same time.
Oh wow.
Quick death, and actually, well, countermeasure it says there, but that is in fact going to be a watch this, I believe.
Definitely Demex now. He is going to be on our screens. Uh-oh, GWC, the Great Wall of China is about to fall here to Demex, and right here, there's a lot of damage coming out, and suddenly Demex is in a lot of trouble.
Absolutely is, and we're going to go over to VG right now, and there it is, 1-1, guys. And we've got those names switched there up at the top. Red team is Dream, that is Rafa's team.
We've got two Dreams right now. We'll get this fixed on the next round.
And let's have a look at Viju. He's already taken a rail, but he's sharing the damage around, taking a couple. There it is, some good trades we're seeing now. And actually, Dream, they're losing a player, but Viju, every time he gives off a rail, he takes one back at the same point. I'm going to switch over, see what ID is up to. Looks like, watch this, covering this inner area. And moving over just around the side. They seem to be waiting patiently. It's like, well, we've got a player advantage. We don't need to stress for the time being. I'm going to go see what is Rafa up to. He's coming over from the bottom. Oh, misses that rail. They're going to get the second one.
10 health left for id right there. Oh, look at that angle. It's just so tight right there. And Demex and Rafa hand in hand at this lava area. They want to play it safe. These guys are going to put it on lock right now. Let's look.
They've got a huge advantage.
They know that they have the health advantage. Like they want to play this as optimally as absolute as possible, and Viju and GWC are gonna have to make this assault into this closed room here where Rafa is, and that's gonna be very, very, very difficult. Such a smart move for them to go and try to guard this space. There's only three ways to get in, and it's all very perilous. All involves some kind of a drop or a corridor. So this is a great spot to pick. Lava all around, and here they are coming. They have to come soon. They're waiting patiently, and here it comes. A lot of pressure coming in from the other side. GWC going to attack onto Rafa from the back, but Demex has got him covered, and the countdown has begun.
He's got 7 health, man. That is horrible here to be with. You basically just got to suicide yourself onto them, because he's going to be losing this round regardless, unless he makes miracles happen. They can occur, but I don't know if GWC is going to be able to avoid it. There's finally, I thought it was a grenade, but Rafa gets the rocket, and he's going to be taking the lead here in Repent.
Yeah, most certainly. And let's see how they decide to do this setup right now. Okay, GWC taking a lot of damage from Rafa there. Rafa, taking a big rocket straight to the face from Viju. Still putting out the damage, but it's looking really, really strong for Watch This now as they assert themselves on Repent and make it a 2-2 scoreline right there. And that was very, very crushing. I mean, it felt like Rafa had such a good engagement, but the one-on-ones, Watch This, were just absolutely dominant there, showing their aim prowess. As Clock was saying, these guys are really, really strong with the rel, and their aim is definitely super formidable. That might be their edge over Dream. And
ID pushing his teammate in, that was awesome.
That's some CTF style stuff right there.
Yeah, he did no damage taken, of course, on either of those mods. And you've got to be careful below those grenades raining upwards. And watch, it's only ID left, in fact. I'm going to switch around, see what kind of health we're looking at for the other players.
I love those grenades, by the way. It stopped id from being able to help his teammate and isolated his teammate. Instead of it being a 3-on-2, it was a 3-on-1. So that was incredibly smart by Dream. Really, really beautiful tactical play there from them.
And he's going to try and pull out some rails. If he takes one plasma, it will make him railable. And they're trying to peek over around the side, but they're not looking for a rail angle, it seems. ID like being allowed to move around fairly freely, and finally they come up to the side. All that 83 health is gone, and Dream are back in the lead.
They most certainly are. Here we go. Once again on Rafa. He's definitely getting a lot of cam time here. A bit greedy. He's going to be on camera all day later on.
Yeah.
And here we go. GWC is the first man in with that lightning gun. He's got some railgun support from the back. He does manage to survive. He's got a lot of health and armor. Well, a lot of health left. 156 is definitely quite cozy at the moment. So let's switch over and see what's happening around the map from Clock as he comes in. GWC going to get caught by Clock. Great lightning to railgun switch. And Clock, though, he's not in the best of position. He's got to get the hell out of there. But he did a great job. 65 points of health. He's railable. He's calming things down. He's still 2 players to 3 right now.
Oh, Demek's getting railed down there. GWC is super low. Let's go look over at Clock. He's the one player remaining, 9 health. And the shotgun comes out, 4 points. Anything kills him right now. And now, what can he do? He gets the rail.
Oh, wow.
1 down.
Oh, he gets the next rail as well. But it was too much to handle.
And watch this, going to be able to tie it up once again. It is back and forth. No one really taking a clear advantage for the time being in this grand finals. And we're on ID. See,
there's Clock right there once again. Clock, Rafa, all bearing down on id right now. He has to back away, but actually they're calming their aggression down. They don't want to push the angle too far here. It looks like id's going to regain some ground as he pushes this corner. And there in the long distance, he spots one green enemy, but not able to connect just yet. Things are definitely calming down here. It's the 3-3 scoreline, and again, as we anticipated, super close right now in this grand final.
Switching over, Rafa's only got 6 points of health. They might have a player advantage, but most of the Dream players are absolutely crippled, and they're all available. In fact, Viju is completely stacked. Let's see what he's going to do. He might be feeling pretty brave to make a move in. If he gets good LG engagement or starts picking off any of them with rails, I'm sure he's going to find a moment to be aggressive. His team should be very aware of how much they've done already.
And here's id, 17 points of health. We've got Clock with 78 right now. And it's switching through, and he's accompanied by Demex, definitely keeping good company as Clock right now. VG on the long distance with that railgun. He's 200, 100. He's incredibly stacked. He's been untouched, and there Clock going to go down as VG hits the switch when he just goes for his reticle there, and Viju now calmly is going to back off to this lava ray to see if he can spot anyone. And really, Viju is so comfortable with this, and he knows if his teammate dies, he can just chill, go for the countdown, because he's so stacked. There's no way in hell that the remaining Dream player Demex can have an advantage on the health and armor. And there you go, id with a little trick there, little campy spot. It's going to work out for him. Very cute stuff there from id.
As we're going to see him again, he's been a pretty awesome player so far in this Clan Arena tournament, and dealing that first rail at the beginning of this round, and seeing if he can extend the lead a little bit further. You know, if they win this map, they're going to have a 2-map advantage over Dream here in the grand finals, and that would be almost overwhelming for Dream. It could in fact turn into a nightmare, you might say.
ID right here is he can hear the footsteps above. He's waiting patiently. He hears so much noise, but then it passes. And there, he's going to have to rocket jump up to try and catch the opponent, and just misses 2 rails in a row, cutting off the angle now, limiting his exposure with the pillars. Good play from id, but he's under a lot of pressure. Going to switch over and see where the positioning is like for Rafa and his teammates.
They're just hiding, really. They're just chilling in the back corners. Clock, he's got so much health, and well, really, he's got so much work cut out for him. Can he string together a couple of rails? He's going to have to completely spam them, take every kind of opportunistic shot he can. And now edging around, still got a little bit of time left. Do they know that he's over on the side of the map? Oh, that rocket bouncing onto him. Now he is completely crippled. Searching an angle, just a machine gun comes out. Nice little spam shot. Is he going to try and pick up a couple more?
It's insane how much more he needs to do.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
There's so much work for him.
And they don't even want to engage him directly. They must know he's only got like 13 health. He's very low, but still they're just chilling and just playing it super patiently. They don't want to give anything away. They want to force all the time their opponents into the worst situation, which is having to attack into a defensive position. Oh, into the lava he goes. And yeah, quite a hopeless round.
You know, it's basically the same as what would have happened ultimately. He would have just gone into angle and then probably just taken down with an LG or something.
GWC in a lot of trouble there. He manages to reposition himself, but Rafa's there with the rockets, absolutely dismissing GWC there as he goes down instantly at the start of the round. Clock now in a very bad position. He goes down too, and watch this, taking that 5th round there. And right now, this is just insanely close. Again, we're going round for round, like in the other match as well. Watch this though, with the slight edge here, and they're 2 rounds away from taking the first map, Repent, and that is bad news for Dream. I mean, watch this, already have that 1 map advantage.
Yep, that's right. And again, watching ID, he's been much fun to watch. They suddenly all come through the teleporter, and it's just, watch this, they're just sitting and waiting for them. This could be putting them onto map point in a second. There it is, that Demex on the side, he's going to go down. And wow, ID's almost completely unscathed in the entire fight, and we're on map point right now. This could put, watch this, onto match point for the next map.
Yeah, this is crazy right now. That teleporter aggression didn't seem so...
it wasn't good.
It was pretty ill-fated, and you've got to be careful with teleporters in a game like this. You don't know what you're walking into. And id right there, trying to push this angle, stop those rails coming in, the grenades coming out. Now we saw those a very effective position for that previously, and they're just going to take it slow right there. But id can't really afford to be taking bits of splash damage here and there. Weakening him, softening him up there, and finally...
So many grenades.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just going to get in your face with grenades, not seeming to really care at all. But I don't think he hit a single one of them.
I don't think so either. GWC at the very least is still on starting stack, but 90 health.
Oh, trying to get a rail, but they're actually being whittled down a little bit. Dream have a player advantage now, and it is on them now to make the moves happen. Rafa sitting on 140 health. Clock there. Oh, he just managed to get a kill onto ID. And that is going to be leaving GWC on his own. 165 health he has with a little bit of armor remaining. Taking one rail. Rafa taking the shots.
Back. That's going to secure it. If it wasn't already secured, Rafa's going to make it a sure thing right there. And Dream coming back one round. They got two more to get, and they're walking the Razor's edge right now because they cannot afford to drop any rounds at this point. Already 6 for WatchThis. They just need one more to win Repent. So Rafa there with the rails is doing a great job, not even taking any damage just yet. And he's going to go around the other side, perhaps for a flank. Missing the rocket jump though. It's going to be quite a pain as he has to spend more time. He's going to go for the teleporter. What's he going to find right here? Another rocket jump across, trying to close the distance. Here it is. He's going to go for GWC close range. No, doesn't want to do it just yet. Backs away. And still things are very, 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 very tense right now for Dream. They cannot afford to make a mistake, and GWC, maybe he made a mistake dropping in on Rafa, but no, the support coming in and Rafa goes down. And GWC, even with 28 points of health left, it's 3-1 right now.
On Demex, man. What can
let's go to
Demex. He's got a little bit of health and armor remaining, but he's now playing really sneakily. Ice Vamp, he's been spotted. Two good rockets, 5 HP left. Is someone going to be able to get him? GWC goes down and the rail.
How the hell did he manage to do that? That's 2 players going down straight away for the X, and he's got 5 points of health. Let's check out his opposition. BG with 140. My god, Demex has his work cut out for him right now.
He's got to do just 2 rails. He can still make this. Looking for an angle on the side. I like the position he's taking. And Viju is just hiding in this little... Have a look where Viju is. He's just... Yeah, there's some pillars. Man. Yeah, come and get me. Come at me, bro.
Oh, man. This might take a while, guys.
Oh,
he finds him straight away. And there he goes down. Like I say, this might take a while. And he finds him straight away.
No time whatsoever. But 7-5 is the map score. And that is putting WatchThis onto match point here in the grand finals of the Clan Arena. It couldn't really be going much better for them. Dream, they've got to come out of something. You know, in a way, it's kind of fortunate that that wasn't their map pick, but they were already a map down anyway.
Yep.
They're going to be going over to Trinity to see if their fortune can change there.
Yeah, I'm hoping for them it does. I mean, that was incredibly close, and the thing about that is that again, we don't want another 3-0. These teams are so close. It doesn't make it look like it is as close.
Like
yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So I hope for their sake they manage to pull things together as we move on to Trinity. But who knows how this is going to go?
You can see the players there sitting down. Looks like 0-4 and the brothers watching over. A team that is that WatchThis there? Trying to recognize all the hairstyles.
Exactly, yeah. 0-4, the shot caller of his team. Countermeasures. Unfortunately, they went down. But 0-4 still has to look forward to that dual tournament.
That's right. And WatchThis. Well, we've got players getting ready. And let's have a look. We are ready as soon as they are. But maybe there's going to be a little bit of a chat, a team chat between the Dream guys. This is their last chance. They have to be successful on this map. Otherwise, it is all down to the pit. They're going live right now. Possibly the last map here in the Clan Arena tournament. Let's go.
And we're off on clock to begin with.
He likes that tunnel. He loves
best interviewee, the tunnel of death right there. VG catches Clock right there, and Clock getting bounced around like a beach ball right now, and VG survives. It's a one-on-one. Great little rail there from VG, but oh my goodness, Demex is going straight in there onto VG, but VG with a great vertical rail, and he's going to have to back off to his opponent, and Demex, I mean, he had a great little aggression there, but VG defended marvelously, unfazed, composed to the end. VG.
Let's have a look at him a little bit more. He's wow, he comes out, he's looking at the other angle, and then suddenly he just comes around the corner. It is Rafa trying to get some damage onto him. Great rockets here from the dueler. And VG's going to be walking away, well, limping away, more like. And our Clock right behind him, just shaving away his health. He's taken a rail, so maybe a little bit precarious to go through the teleporter, but it is just ID on his own with 34 HP. Wow, what a peak rail. Unfortunately, didn't catch that on stream. But ID really hitting some beautiful shots at the moment.
Yep. And on Clock right there. Let's go over to ID as he has 15 health left, and he's trying to spy some angles, but things are looking very grim right there, and he does go down. So right here we have now a 1-to-1 scoreline between these two teams. Again, it is match point for WatchThis, who have that life steal, that map advantage in this best of 5, and Demex finding GWC there with the lightning gun, and things are looking pretty close here, pretty intense as he goes down. VG still alive, Clock trying to deal the damage, but his teammates there to help him out. And WatchThis with that incredible team play and aim and coordination managed to make it 2-to-1 right now in this grand final, looking to close it out 3-0, a quick, super quick 3-0. And right now VG with Clock straight in his face, and Clock going to push him around with the rockets, but VG holds strong again. Oh, wow, how did he manage to make the kill even happen there? And Demex now 22 points of health. Let's have a look. GWC, the last man standing for WatchThis.
Okay, he's on his own, wants to try and extend this lead for WatchThis. Gonna find Rafa. Rafa's in trouble. The Demex on the side with the rockets. There's the tied game once again.
Wow, that was really close. Rafa getting caught out very badly there, almost costing them very dearly. Demex now against GWC, Lightning versus Lightning.
And he's been teamed up on the side. GWC coming away, then Clock and Rafa getting themselves a kill. VG going down. They've got a small advantage right now. And there it is, the rail coming out from Clock. Dream taking advantage. How long can they keep it though? Because it seems if WatchThis ever goes behind by a round, they've immediately got a response.
Yeah, for sure. Rafa right now trying to watch this lightning gun position. Spamming the grenades. Oh, that's actually quite a bit of splash damage right there. GWC with another 3 good rockets from GWC. Completely unreturned damage, and that's so good. Now he can just, that's the cue to go in for the kill. But
that was so easy for them.
Yeah, they didn't even need to like go close to him. They're just picking him apart from range. And ID right now having some trouble with Demex, and GWC is there to help him, but Demex is just going to get gunned down and just bullied by multiple players.
And that's how WatchThis just gets their response. They don't want to let Dream get away by even a second point. They're going to be keeping it close to the bitter end. And VG, Clock actually making his way onto him, and VG backing off a little bit, but he's going to jump up right into the LG. I think that was Rafa or Clock coming around the corner, and they're from the side trying to team up on Clock. We've got 2 for 2 here. Clock going through the teleporter, and now Dream have the advantage back into their hands.
Yeah, good round for Dream there.
Oh, ID, he does get a kill with 1 versus 1, but Demex has about...
Oh, beautiful pixel rail there from ID. He's got much more work to do still though, and he does it.
Oh my
God. 1 more rail. That's brilliant work now. If we look at Demex, he's on 13 points of health. ID making this happen from 42 points of health. He was so far behind, but the clutch plays coming in. This is why WatchThis got so far in this tournament.
He's not going to need to move around too far. He can wait for Demex to come at him. And is he going to be able to hear him? Because Demex is very close to where he is at the moment. If he takes a look over the staircase, he might even be able to catch sight. Oh no, Demex has moved back a little bit towards the quad area. And ID going to drop away. And Demex, I think, might have heard him, but he's so terrified to even show his face. There it is, and it is going to be Demex with the rail. And he's going to keep Dream, well, in this game for now.
3, 2, 1.
There he goes, Demex with Clock there. They don't spot anyone near the grinder. Looks like the grinder position is going to go to Dream, but again playing the rockets around the corners there, using those projectiles, grenades and rockets, spamming, trying to get little bits of damage, softening their opponents up.
Yeah. And
here they go for it.
They can take another GWC. This is really, really good. Dream do it. They've got a 2-point difference now between in front of WatchThis. This could be exactly what they need to get themselves a map point on the board. And Demex, LG there, VG having a lot of trouble, but there's LG coming from behind. ID, he's almost going to be dropping down. GWC might get the kill onto Demex, but a nice move. He runs away, trying to do a bit more long-range damage. Oh, GWC getting the better of him.
Yeah, Demex had such an amazing start to round. Flawless lightning gun. GWC, though, left alive. Last man standing is Clock.
He's got a better stack, though. He's got about 20 more health than the WatchThis players have collectively. You know, a good shotgun blast, just a rail. It's he can do anything right now. It's completely up in the air.
Clock creeping around at the bottom of the map right now. And they are searching for him, but not so actively. They want to maintain their setup. And oh my god, Clock managed to get out of there alive with his life. But
12 points of health. They could have heard him screaming. Very experimental job, but that might have almost saved his life as there were grenades coming down towards the teleporter.
What can he do right now? This looks so hopeless. 12 points of health. He has to be so clutch. Oh my god! Just a blind rocket into the face of ID, and now it's just one more player that stands between Clock and winning this round. And it's GWC with 25 points of health. He's barely behind right now. If he just hits a rail shotgun anything, but does he know? And no, he doesn't know. And GWC with the ninja attack from above, and Clock gets played for the full, and that round goes to WatchThis despite Clock's brilliant work.
Well, let's go check out GWC, see what he can do at the beginning of this round. Getting some good rockets. He's been working so well with that weapon. Now straight switches over to Rafa. ID gonna take him down. There's Clock in front of him. How's his LG gonna fare out as he's now the last player alive for his team? He's gonna go down, and Dream put themselves on map point here on Trinity.
Round begins.
They do indeed. Clock running around here. The tunnel of death right there. Never want to get caught there. Precarious position as Clock just gets pushed down.
Wow,
oh my goodness.
Bullied all over the map.
Oh yeah, I feel so sorry for him there.
But they're still getting this. Dreamer doing it. They can get this round. 26 points of health. Demix, can he clean it up? He's not quite railable. He has 81 points of health. But Viju, is he going to try and crush their dreams on Trinity? He needs to do something crazy.
It's possible here. One round for Dream. They need this so much. I mean, if they lose this map, it's over for them. It's absolutely over. And Dream Demix is trying to make this tournament his and his team's. There he spots one man above him, and he's going to fall back, missing the shot, taking his time, being methodical and slow. Composure is the key right now for Demix as he crawls around the mid-levels. It's going to be down to reactions. It's going to be down to being prepared. Can Demix pull it off?
He's going to have to, man. He wants to keep his team gunning for the #1 spot. But they're both being so quiet at the moment, man. They're sneaking around, but Demix is barely even looking for his opponent. He looks like he's pretty confident. You know what? I've got an advantage. I've got more health than him. It's on Viju to make it happen. And on 26 HP, he can't feel like he's got the lead right now. He's going to go through a teleporter. Demix would have heard him. He knows exactly where he is, yet Viju is still left guessing on Demix's position.
Oh, Demix is going to catch Viju, but he messes up. Okay, when we were talking about composure, that's it. The patience there to realize you got the shot, you just have to wait. I mean, it's really hard to do that, but Demix, he's still alive. He's still got the health advantage. And here comes Viju. That's 1 HP! Oh my god, 1 HP. The rail connecting, but it wasn't enough. And
Dream get themselves a map.
That's good stuff right there.
On the board, man. They are now only 2-1 behind in the score, so they still got a chance to take down this Clan Arena Grand Finals at QuakeCon. And we are going to be moving over towards Campgrounds, I believe, as the 4th map. So I'm looking forward to this one. I get a tingly feeling every time I see Campgrounds.
The classic, always been there. We've grown up with this map.
That's right.
It's been there.
And
all throughout time. And it is used for everything.
It is. It's such a versatile map for any kind of game mode. But we're currently sitting on Tornado at the moment, so we're going to be waiting for them to switch the map. And Dream got to be starting to feel that, you know what, we can do this. We've got ourselves a map on the board. We managed to take the last one 7-5, and WatchThis starting to look like they're not quite as dominant as they were yesterday.
Most certainly. Again, Dream really stepping it up, and it's brilliant to see because WatchThis have had such incredible shape right now, and still they are just running home with this this tournament almost until Dream came along. And in this final, Dream winning their first map. Still though, this is match point for WatchThis, but can Dream keep that momentum going? Because that last map, Trinity, was a great performance from them. They were ahead a few rounds. It wasn't like down to the wire like some of the other maps. They showed some convincing form. Can they push it through on Campgrounds? It remains to be seen as the players get ready here, just warming up on Campgrounds. And do you give any team the edge on this map?
Well, I don't think I possibly can. I'm just waiting to wait and see. I'd like to see some air rockets. Haven't seen enough of them today. Or maybe a couple of you know, grenades, direct grenades would be nice. Because the thing is, the way these guys position themselves, it's completely possible that you can get any ridiculous frag because they move around every single part of the map.
Yep,
but we're getting into game. This is map number, well, 4 technically after the default win for the first one on Watch This, and Clock is going to be the first man to watch.
Here we are, Clock. Brilliant positioning from Clock right there from Stacy, and look at that, winning his team the bridge. And Watch This very smartly decided, whoa guys, let's not do this right now. Let's back away. Let's find a new position to work with. Let's cut our losses. We know we're behind on health now, but still we're all still alive.
Yeah, Clock is just searching for something. He drops down and there is, oh crap, VG's right next to me. Going to be fighting ID at the bottom. He goes up the bounce pad. But he might be walking into the hands of Clock's teammates. Let's see. Oh, he's got to be careful. There's so many people all the way around him. And Rocket jumping away. ID going to catch him. Sandwiched completely. But still, 2 on 2. Rafa finding VG, and he had no health whatsoever. Demex is about 20 points of health behind GWC. So we could be seeing a pretty tense round here. Well, in the first round of this map.
Can the Great Wall of China overcome this obstacle? Looks like he is going to get a second chance right here, and a third. How is he still alive? 19 points of health on GWC as he repositions up at the rocket launcher with that rocket jump of his own there. And GWC just chilling. Slowly though, he's just losing more and more health. Yeah. And eventually he's going to hit 0. I mean, how long can he keep this up? There's 1 now.
1 point of health. Just flicker, man.
There's no more chances for him now. And where is the damage even coming from? He looks so oblivious right now to even where he's getting attacked from. And Demex running rings around GWC in that round.
GWC was just too vulnerable the whole time, didn't want to give any kind of angle, and in the end had no choice whatsoever. But we're on bridge. Let's see what they can do. ID bouncing around maniacally, and the Demex looking extremely vulnerable. GWC, no, I think VG may have got him then, but let's see what he can do now. It's only 1 Dream player remaining. Rafa on 66 HP, trying to be as careful as possible, but nice rocket by ID as he just pops up over the bridge ledge. And they're going to get themselves around.
Here we are, 1 apiece in the CA QuakeCon 2013 Grand Final. Clock coming aggressively onto it. They're forcing his position back. ID can't help his teammates because Clock is just on his case right now. Has to keep falling back. And now, he's got one brother in arms left standing. It's Viju, and they have positioned together. But how long can they keep themselves alive against the unrelenting aggression of Dream, who have, for even a moment, have let up a little bit? But it's just a matter of time until they decide to go for it.
Viju did just manage to pull off a lot of damage to Rafa, so Rafa's sitting fairly weak at the moment. And Clock, though, is massively stacked. He's definitely going to be the anchor for this round, as he can afford to take more damage than the rest of his team can. Viju himself, he's pretty stacked at the moment. It appears he's only taken about 76 damage, so a decent stack. Getting air rockets on Clock. And actually getting a lot of aerial shots. And we're left with Rafa, Clock, Demex all up against ID, who sits on 41 points of health. Is he trying to go trick jumping here? Yeah,
looks like it. He's playing race right now. He's like, I'm not going to race. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
It's going to work out. Great little quick switch to that rail. But no, Clock had the angle. I can't believe Clock was standing there, but he was prepared.
He's completely anticipating all of ID's moves. And Dream are going to be in the lead for the time being. Let's see what Clock's going to do. ID looks like he's going to go down pretty quickly. Nice early advantage we got for Dream.
Yeah, great railing onto Viju as well. They're really softening up. Watch this. And Dream. Oh, great railing from Clock. Another one. Clock is on absolute fire right now. Rocket jumping up. The confidence of this man is remarkable right now as he drops onto GWC. Finally, his life is ended. But he did so much work there.
And GWC has managed to get the Dream players pretty low. A rail on each of them could be the death and the round for GWC. You see, he's checking out the angles. He's making quite a lot of noise. He's managed to spot them, seeing where the rockets are coming from, and jump up onto the bridge. Maybe there's a small angle available to him, but he's never staying in one spot for any significant period of time, because he could be getting pincered or flanked by the Dream players.
Just creeping around still, GWC. Not really too sure what to do, trying to find any stray angle that, maybe a mistake opening up from Dream, but so far they've been holding it strong. They haven't been making any obvious errors for GWC to exploit, but he's still going to be looking for them because he's so out of options right now. It's not even funny. GWC now creeping around. He's going to go. Is he going to go up the jump pad? No, he's just waiting. And actually, Demex is going to be there around the corner, and that's going to be the end of GWC's life once again. And as we're on Demex, we can note that it's 3-1 now for Dream, and they are doing a fantastic performance on Campgrounds, but it's not over yet.
Yeah, they've got a good advantage here. Wonder how long they're going to be able to keep this up for. They're going to meet them at the
hello.
pillars. Demex looking for a lot of damage. Rafa's going to be going down, Demex's teammate. And now the Dream suddenly at a small disadvantage. But let's have a look. WatchThis are fairly weak, so maybe the Dream guys can come up with something to cure this situation.
Demex going to go for the drop. They're missing the rail. He's going to reposition through to mid now, try to find himself some more damage. And just missing rails. Mad Clock going down right next to him. Demex unable to do anything right now. And that is Demex shut down by WatchThis, as now they are trying to tie up this round score as we're more or less halfway through the Campgrounds match. And VG going to be staring into the faces of two enemies, not even fearful in the slightest right there. Clock now onto ID, and ID going for the drop. He has to get the hell out of there. He's under so much pressure, and he needs to find his teammate and regroup, and there he does it.
Yeah, they're all at the top section. We've got GWC and ID sitting on the mid section. GWC taking a rail, and Clock and Demex actually looking to be the favorites on this round to re-extend that lead that they have. And let's have a look and see what Clock is up to. Moving onto the bridge with his partner in crime, finding ID, who jumps up.
Going for the aggressive move, Zoot. I don't know if that was worth it.
It wasn't in the end. He got hardly any damage off onto Clock. He just took that full 100 damage. What? Clock
Wow.
Just neglecting that angle for a split second and being punished for it. And now he's finding himself having to be 3 times more careful than he previously was. I think maybe ID and GWC are starting to be able to do this.
Oh my goodness. Blind grenade.
Wow.
He does take some splash damage, but it's
That's
a
how you make up
2v1
for it.
right now, and the bridge is on lock right now with Demex and Clock on guard duty. Demex going to drop down actually there, and maybe Clock could join him soon enough.
11
but
points of health for
here he
ID.
goes.
There we are.
But Demex is ready and waiting. Demex has some interesting stats: 24% LG, 8% rail.
Yeah, what's up? Is there a lot of spam going on? I don't understand. There's got to be. That's not usually what you see from him. And that's surely LG. That is going to be GWC cleared up.
3-2 situation right now. They can just chill on the bridge should they choose to do so, and they may very well do that. There's no reason why they would want to push through that choke point. Absolutely none at all. Demex, however, might try to find some long distance angles from the rail area, but they do not want really to commit into that spot right there. I mean,
Nice
there's no
shot
reason
from
to do it. So just chilling. And Demex, I mean, he didn't really want to get that damage there. Let's see.
He's going to be taken down to ID. We're on Viju right at the end. He's sitting on the pillars, trying to find a safe way out. Maybe he can get an angle onto some player, but he's got to be monitoring sort of 6 angles at once constantly.
Yeah,
unless he's really going to be staying still.
1 with 68 health, and
There we
there
are.
you go.
Rafa was patient. He had that angle completely locked down, and now we've got a 3-point advantage for Dream. This is looking so good for them to bring it to a tiebreaker map. And watch this, they're going to have to step up their game. They've got that bridge position, and currently Dream were looking for a way in, but they seem, well, let's back off. We don't need to rush too much. WatchThis can try and chase us a bit.
Nice little rail there from Rafa. Cute bit of damage in the distance as he spams some plasma. And I love that he's using plasma. More people need to use it. Rafa, though, taking another rail. Going to have to regroup with Demex here. But look, he's just going to go straight in, jumping straight over the rockets of GWC. It gets knocked away. Now GWC in trouble.
Nice
Great rail from
Rafa.
Rafa. VG's on the case, though, gunning down Demex. And Rafa, what can he do about it? Absolutely nothing so far. And VG's going to just kill Demex. And Rafa's standing there, watching his teammate die in front of him. And now, with 19 points of health, it's all on his shoulders against VG with that 142 points of health stack. That's going to be very hard for Rafa to overcome with 19 health, but let's see if he can do it.
Just I think he spotted him right at the top there. I don't know if I was just hallucinating there, or Viju was just sitting on the side. Yeah, he was.
Yep.
He is up there, and Rafa, is he going to be able to get a rail off? 2 rails, and he can get the... he might be heard the buzzing. Is Viju going to come back onto it? He's slowly walking by, but... No, he heard him. Rafa made some noise, and Viju's just backed off. So why didn't you come into the room, Rafa?
Oh, he got some splash damage there.
It was
VG.
only 3 damage.
And VG's behind him. It's at 19 health. Just whiffing that rail was VG.
Wow, Rafa.
And Rafa living life on the edge right now. And there is the countdown. VG knows he's got a significant advantage in stack. Rafa has to come to him, and he's going to go and try and do it. But VG is going to be in a good defensive position. Where is he? At the shards. 90 health, though. 1 direct rocket will do it. And Rafa, though, unfortunately for him, VG, good weapon choice, good
very
position.
good defensive play, and forcing Rafa to come towards him in a disadvantaged position. And VG right at the beginning going to be stuck into the stairwell. His teammates actually joining him. They're going to go back up to the top. That LG
denied.
ripping him apart. Demex moving down. GWC surely going to go down shortly. ID's already dead, and Demex finishes it off. They are now on map point to bring it to the tiebreaker.
Glorious
Dream
round
pull it
there.
out.
Glorious round for Dream.
Yeah, and it could be just about to become more glorious than ever.
Demex
in trouble. Demex getting out the lightning gun, showing us how good he is with this weapon. But VG with some good responsive play. And there, a nice rail by him is actually going to be Clock on his own. Can he do this for the team and take it to the tiebreaker map? Right now, it's a rail for a rail, and that harms Clock quite a lot. You know, you're very trapped in this position. When you're sitting in the stairwell, you've got really hardly any exits. So if WatchThis were to go on either side, well, it doesn't even matter because VG gets the rail and is keeping themselves the lifeline to take the tournament before the tiebreaker map.
And there is VG on the camera there. Gets knocked off the bridge straight away. The battle rages on though at the bridge, and great rocket work from VG.
God, so
Watch
fast.
this, absolutely storming through that round, taking it to 5. They need 2 more to win, and Dream still on match point. And VG right now still in that spot on the stairs there, and it looks like they have been gifted the bridge by Dream.
Yeah, well, Dream is just like, whatever, we got the lead at the moment. Let's not take any unnecessary risk. Let's not gamble on a chaotic fight on bridge. And VG getting some damage onto Rafa at the moment, but he's being flanked by one of the other Dream members. GWC trying to run away from Clock at the top. He's going to go down. Clock, we've got a ton of health left. There's 2 versus 2. And they are Demek and Clock are just sitting up on that rail area. ID's got 22 HP, GWC have 121. There is an advantage for Dream at the moment. It looks like GWC might have to be the one to pull out the crazy rails, the crazy shots in general, to get themselves onto a tied game.
Clock is just chilling here with Demex, his mate. Just,
all right, buddy.
Just having fun at the rail curve here. And they are pretty aware how strong their position is. And watch this. Aren't going to find any angles anytime soon. GWC is going to be the first man to be bold enough to creep around to the other side. Throwing out a stray rocket, seeing if he can find anything at all. Doesn't see anything. Oh, there is Demex.
Ooh, if he moved any further forward, he would have gone down because Clock would have been right above him. And ID, so little health for him.
GWC going to make his way up around again, but denied by a rocket. Got to be careful. A grenade as well. He cannot afford to take any bit of free damage. A great rocket there from GWC. This could queue up some aggression. Does he want to go for it? They can't possibly know if they've got better stacks or not, so he may just have to go for it.
Oh, Clock is going to take down ID, so there is the 2-player advantage. And GWC doing so much damage. He gets the rail. One more on there. He can't quite make it. But Clock does have the stack advantage. He's got 18 health more than GWC. He gets the
GWC!
rail.
Beautiful play there from the Great Wall of China. Absolutely representing. Watch this there as he takes them to match point. Whoever wins this takes Campgrounds, and this is match point for the tournament. But watch this as the battle is going insanely well on the bridge.
They might take it down. But they're very weak. VG on 42 points of health. Dream take the map, and they take it to the tiebreaker. We are going to be seeing almost lost.
Great stuff there.
For the last map.
Yeah, so off of the start of this, it was looking really interesting. We were like, uh-oh, is it going to be a 3-0?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a 3-0? And then Dream just swinging it all the way back around.
Absolutely.
And making the magic happen.
See what happened there?
QuakeCon.
When it was 6-6, it's like, okay, we were on match point before, and we keep playing really steadily. Let's just go for the chaos. Let's do it. Let's take the risk, and let's try and out-coordinate the other team. And they managed to do it under really pressured circumstances. And almost lost as the next map. I guess we're going to be seeing a lot of action at the top, the yellow area. But maybe, you know, the way the North Americans play, I guess, is different for us. We're not used to it. We don't see so much chaos with the North Americans. It looks so much more organized. Yeah,
there hasn't been actually a lot of almost lost action that we've seen in the CA tournament.
We've seen it a couple of times maximum.
Yeah, and all we've seen was 0-4 just flexing his muscles and going nuts so crazy with the railgun, like 80% rail, and that was pretty awesome to see. I wonder if anyone else would pull that off. There's a lot of really good aimers here, so we're just waiting for the players to ready up on almost lost. But yeah, what an interesting CA Grand Final we're having here at QuakeCon 2013. Magic is real.
Magic isn't real.
It is real. just at QuakeCon.
Oh yeah, you might be right there. And there we go, guys. Watch this versus the Dream. in the grand finals. It's all come down to this final map. All the glory around the corner for one of these teams, as they've gotten ready. Who are we going to be watching off the beginning?
Let's go with Clock.
Let's do it, man.
My favorite interviewee, I think, of recent days. Although we've had a lot of great interviews, but here we are. This is the last map, the deciding map. Who will be the champions here for the Clan Arena tournament, QuakeCon 2013. We're on Clock right now. They're holding strong in the upper yellow position, and so far a bit of damage exchange here and there, but no commitments. Is that all about to change? Clock repositioning with this team. You can see them slowly edging forwards, bearing down on their opposition. Here goes Clock, straight in. Who's he going to find? There's Viju. Viju in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down right there to Demex's Rockets. And Clock still in a good position, but it's 2 players to 2 right now.
Yeah, Clock going for an aggressive push at the top. He's just going to edge off. He's like, I'm not going to risk it just yet. Looking for a rail. Nice shot there. I think it was onto ID. And let's see what kind of advantage they've managed to get for themselves. A very small one. Clock being so stacked is really what's keeping his team in the lead on this first round. Rafa is extremely weak. He's going to be looking for a long-range rail, but Clock is getting the kill. GWC with the LG. And Rafa, can he find any kind of damage? Let's have a look at GWC as he's the last man standing.
And GWC with some clutch plays before, but he's got a lot of work right ahead of him. Can he make it happen? He's going to go to the upper yellow position right now, but who's he going to spot? He gets Rafa. Nice. Wow, that's a one-on-one right here. Let's check out the stack situation. Clock is definitely quite ahead here. He's got to know that he's pretty ahead as well, and he's got a great position. This is maybe even the best position to try to defend from. So this is going to be very hard for GWC, and GWC creeping around the corners. He's going to work out where Clock is soon. The countdown's begun. He goes for the rocket jump. Clock knows he's coming. Or perhaps he doesn't. And GWC getting a lot of damage there, and he knows he's got the stack advantage. He's going to make a run for it.
Yeah, we've got 20 seconds left. Clock now having to make a move after maybe being a little bit too passive on that situation. And GWC is hiding up by red. Clock, he's making noise, so he's going to be discovered in just a second. He's not going up the staircase, almost a lifesaver, but this means that he's probably not even going to be able to find GWC as he's rotating around the lower section of the map. That's going to be round to watch this in the last map.
How long was that round? That was
as long as they can be, man.
I think that's the longest round we've had. It feels like. Or did we had that situation before?
We've had that situation a couple of times, but they've been. It was very tight, that one, and in fact, Clock wasn't very fortunate.
Yeah, I thought he would have heard the rocket jump and known which way he would be coming from, but he didn't hear it, I guess. Probably too far away. So great work there from GWC, understanding when to run, when to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive.
Dream currently with a player advantage right now. ID though is completely stacked. To be honest, GWC and ID have got more or less full stacks. They're going to be meeting Clock down the bottom. GWC just stepping right back up. Let's get this top position. And just watching his teammate taking a lot of rockets to the feet. And GWC can't land a rail at all. Have we got the Dream players looking to tie this round up as quickly as possible? Rafa's gone around the top. They might be closing in on the WatchThis players. Getting good rails from ID as well. Clock is going to go down. 2 on 2.
GWC taking a rail from the distance. That is very crippling right there. He is not happy about that. Let's switch on to Rafa here. Okay, still maintaining this position. Not raidable. Demex incredibly strong. His stack is going to be an insurmountable obstacle for WatchThis to overcome. They're taking a lot of damage. Rafa just coming out of the corner, very sneaky.
Good work by Rafa. And let's have a look at GWC. He's got 19 points of health left. This is he's got to go magicate something ridiculous. And while failing his rocket jumps at the moment, he's in such a vulnerable place. And there it is, rail on the side. Rafa going to take him out, and we've got the tied score at the beginning of map 5. And Rafa going up to the top. Viju, they're just going to be bouncing on top of each other's heads. It's going to be the chaos factor right here. ID takes a lot of damage, but Rafa getting direct rockets on everybody, but as well onto him. And Dream lost that one player. Clock with an air rocket. He's going to go down as well. We're on a 1 versus 1 situation. Demix has a 50 health advantage and is not railable. GWC has got to be ultra careful. And I wonder if Demix is going to be feeling that he's got that advantage already.
Oh, he's going to come around the corner. Not quite. GWC going to go back to the open area here, see if he can spy his opponent. There's nothing in the distance. It is all quiet on the western front right now. Oh, and Demex coming around, revealing himself. only when the time is right, switching to the rail and ending the round. 2-1 now the score for Dream. It is match point for both teams. Viju taking on Demex with the rockets, but he's going to get double teamed right there. In trouble as well. Dream are holding so strong right now in this match.
Demex hitting so much LG in that fight. That was outrageous.
Dropping DWC there.
Oh, ID, he's got 16 points of health left. There's 2 Dream players remaining. And maybe they're just going to go for a move on and they want to shut down this round early and secure themselves. ID is running frantically around the sides of the map. He's gone up to that lightning gun area. Let's see, looking to see if there's a peak rail on side. Checking every angle, but Demex is going to take him down. And Dream got a 2-point advantage now. This is crazy, man. They're coming back from the lower bracket, and they're currently in a good advantage to make that win happen. Demex at the top, up the bounce pad, missing his
and
shots.
Viju as well. They're all coming to kill Demex, but Demex is going to be able to fall back. Rafa's there to support him. He's got his back, man. Viju goes down. ID now coming in, takes clock, but there's 2 more players there. He's the last man standing. His stack is not so bad, not railable at the very least, but still, he's got to contest with 2 players. So look at the stacks. Rafa is very stacked. Demex is pretty darn stacked as well.
Yeah, ID's got a lot of work up for him. He's hitting a rail. It's the beginning of it. Oh, the direct rocket. He can't hit much more.
There's the second rail, though.
14 points of health. He has to avoid all the
third
splash.
rail. 4 points of health. Machine gun coming out. Oh my god, just barely dodging that rocket. ID.
Both the Dream players are railable now. He's done a lot of work, and is he going to go aggressive? He's right above him. Demex getting it around again for his team. 4-1. Only 3 rounds away from securing that gold medal.
Sure, Demex with the rocket work against Viju right now. And Viju's going to win that one, but Rafa has something to say about it. And Viju gets knocked straight off of that area there as he now tries to find an angle here. But look how difficult it is, and Rafa's going to make it simple for him by just killing him.
Are we seeing WatchThis starting to choke a little bit?
I don't know,
if I want to call it that.
I don't know, man. 5-1 though. It is definitely getting serious.
It's got that Rafa, man, that sturdy play from him, knowing how to deal with the pressure. Rafa now getting so much damage onto him. And watch this. Again, they've got 1 player remaining. Who is it? ID on 93 points of health. Can he do anything here? He is completely stuck on his own. There's some damage. He's now available. Clock going to take him out. And this is match point for Dream here at the QuakeCon 2013 at Clan Arena Grand Finals.
That is for certain, man. If Rafa manages to win this with his team, and he wins the duel, he's going to be the first guy to win that team tournament and the duel. And here is Rafa right now spamming those rockets right down onto his opponents. Oh wow, catches Viju there. The pixel rail, they cannot be pleased about that. Rafa doing a fantastic job here. And here he is going to try to go for the intercept, but ID's got something to do with Rafa right now, and it is all about the lightning, and Rafa will fall
ID
right
on
there.
his own is going to go down. He looks for a rail to finish it off, but Demex has got the stack. That is GG. Dream are going to take it 7-1.
Wow, what a comeback, man.
Amazing, man.
Dream.
From the lower bracket, they got up there.
This?
And, you know, we thought they were going to go down 3-0, and suddenly they come back, the tiebreaker map, 7-1. It was a convincing final map, but we've got to give our props to WatchThis. They did play incredibly.
Massive congrats to both teams for doing so well. But seriously, Dream, not only with the comeback, but throughout the tournament, just with phenomenal improvements. I mean, they must have been from improving game by game, match by match, round by round. They were getting stronger and stronger until eventually they could take down what appeared to be the complete favourites after handily dispatching Colwyn. WatchThis were looking like they were on the top of the world right there, but Dream were there to knock them off that top and claim their spot, and they take it down. So massive props to them, and I'm very impressed. Good stuff.
Plays. That's right. We do have the Doom 2 loser finals coming up in just a moment. So just before we go over to that, we're going to be taking a quick break. So stick around to see some more fun FPS action here at QuakeCon 2013.